Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome to a part 18 of the West Ham United career medal here on FIFA 17. And today's game, well, we're playing one game, we're simulating about four, as us against Chelsea in the EFL Cup final, probably the biggest game of the season, up until when we play Arsenal away from home in what could be a title decider. But just taking a look at the league stands, I forgot to do it for the last couple of things. We're actually second because Arsenal have they've played one more game than us, and they need to keep on winning. We need to keep on winning to keep pressure on them. I'm going through a squad report here because I haven't done the squad report in a while. I know a couple of episodes I said that I was going to do one, but yeah, an interesting episode today. Even we'll be simulating games against Palace, West Brom, City in the Cup. I think that's it, and then we'll obviously be playing the Chelsea game because you don't want to simulate a cup final at Wembley when you're West Ham. We're not a big club, but we're not like a relatively small club. And yeah, as I said last episode that Lacazette could be making it back for this episode. I said I hope he would, but you'll find out later in the episode whether he does make it back for the cup final or not. Obviously I know, but you guys don't. You can pause here to look at the stats more in depth if you really want to about some of the players that we've got on loan or currently play at the club. So obviously Mark Noble's the one you can't sell. If I do a FIFA 18 career mode, which I probably will, I hope to get more than one season done. I'm trying my hardest to get all of the first series on FIFA 17 out. I just had a random spaz moment there. It's late at night at the moment, and I'm very tired, and I've got a game to go to tomorrow as of recording. But yeah, you can pause on certain players that you want to look at for their stats. At the end of the series, I may or may not do a player of the year. So I'll probably go through the squad report and pick the player that has the best average rating, or go through the episodes and pick the players that have the best. The best or the most man of the match award. So you see we're simulating the game against West Bromwich Albion. And yeah, that's win it 2-0. Dele Alli gets 2 goals. West Brom I don't think were that high in the table. I can't remember. But a bit of training. We've got to get the training drills going on this. And Nkunku could be a shout for young player of the year. Also, Aribo, he's not that good though, is he? Joe Aribo. He's pretty dead, to be fair. Don't know why I signed him. He was like cheap and he looked promising. But there you go. Alex Lacazette is back from injury. This is the only career mode. Well, this could be the last career mode that we use him in, but we could sign him on FIFA 18 career mode. You never know. Yeah, Man City in the FA Cup. I'm not really buzzed on the FA Cup. We're into the one final of the cup competition, so progressing in the FA Cup just gives us more fixtures to play, but we win 2-0 and Nkunku gets both of the goals. I rotated the side a lot. I didn't want to, because there was a game against Palace like 2 days after that, and then like a week later there's the cup final. So even more training because we're getting through 4 games today in one episode, which is the most we've done in all of it. And Jonathan Caleri's shot power has gone up. I've looked through our strikers and their stats are so bad. Everyone apart from Alexandre Lacazette. Antonio starts this game against Palace. We're looking to win it again. They've won 3 games on the bounce. We're at home and we win 2-1. Lanzini gets an 88th minute goal to win us the game and keep us really in contention for the title. Lacazette does start despite having a slight little knock in this game against Chelsea in the FA Cup, but as you can see, Wembley, ole, ole, ole. But yeah, that's the team that was running out for the FA Cup final. Obviously, you never want to simulate a game if it's in the cup. It's a neutral ground at Wembley. But yeah, we had the same semi-final result. Again, they played a slightly harder opponent in Southampton, and we scraped through against Oxford City. No, it's Oxford United, isn't it? Oh, how am I screwing that up every time? I screwed that up like two or three episodes in a row. What am I doing? Got a It's a really like the similar team. Lacazette making his first start for 2 months, which is actually mental. I don't know, I forget which episode it is that we lost him. I say lost him, where he got injured. But yeah, obviously it's Wembley. You want to play as well as you can. You want to entertain your fans today. You want to win the trophy at the end of the day as well. Which is what our aim was for this tournament. Our aim for this was to go to the final, and well, at least make the final. If we made it to the final, we'd win the cup. But yeah, few early chances here for Chelsea. Great turn from Hazard. Also a great save out of Giovanni Donnarumma. He's probably playing his best football in West Ham shirt in this game. Like you can't say anything more, to be fair. As we try getting a ball to the fresh Lacazette, who's only just starting after 2 months. Can't expect too much from him, but at the same time, another big save from Donnarumma straight off the bat after making a fantastic save in the first 10 minutes. He makes another save straight after. Donnarumma could be one of those players that could be really good in the future, but he could be really good now. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, he's not at his best at the moment, but he's like not at his worst either. As you can see, Lacazette picks up the ball, goes for goal, and it loops over Courtois, and we get a goal. That's what we've been missing up front. That type of clinical finishing. Now, believe me, this did not take a deflection at all. This is a pure just shot off the front of his boot, and it just loops over Courtois into the side netting. But look, Ayew wins it back here. I don't know why I didn't give him the assist for this. But look at that. Technique is what we've been missing. Goes into the top corner against one of the best keepers in the Premier League, if not the world. We're getting more chances as Lacazette just spoons one instead of side-footing it past. You know. I've got some ideas of who I want to sign for FIFA 18 Career Mode, because that's coming out soon. It's currently the 18th of September, so FIFA comes out in literally 11 days. So, nice. As Lacazette gets played through and just about misses a chance with a driven shot, which is still overpowered in FIFA 18, from the demo, at least. That's what I can tell. We're playing that on professional to start with. I said that in the last episode, or the last couple of episodes, because it's proper difficult on world class. If I find it too easy along the line, I will bump it up. But as you see there, they're playing a long ball forward for Willian, which is pretty much all they did the entire game. Is played long balls forward for Willian and Hazard, as Hazard misses a big chance. And that was pretty much it going into half time, as you can see. We're 1-0 up. It's been a pretty even game, if you can see it that way. We've had less shots, but we've made them count once. And of course, the one side that counts is the fact that we're 1-0 up at Wembley in the cup. Look how far out Lacazette was when he took that shot and scored. Look at the angles. That stuff just doesn't happen very often. That's one of those special Wembley goals. I'll tell you what, for his first game in the cup, to get a goal like that was pretty good. As Byron gets tackled by Hazard, and a big chance to seal the game at 2. We're trying so desperately to get that second goal barrier against Chelsea, because we all know that they have the ability to come back and win a game just like that. Great turn from Lacazette, forces a great save out of Thiago Courtois. Moving on to the 63rd minute, another chance for us, hopefully, as we give the ball away. And I get slightly nervous playing this game. I play a bit too aggressively. Like, I'll bring a player out from like defence when I shouldn't, and I'll bring a player out from like centre mid when I shouldn't, and it will just leave players open and I'll concede from it. But obviously, we needed to stay strong in this game and hold on for a win. And as you can see, we're into the 90th minute straight from like the 70th. And I'll tell you what was the most worth it challenge I've ever done to get a yellow card and stop an attack. And I only got a yellow card for it. You've got to look at this challenge on John Terry. Tell me in the comments or vote on a poll, if I have bothered putting one up, if this is not a red card. See, I think that's a red card. I expected to get a red card straight away, but that would have been the most worthy yellow card I've ever got. Or the most worth it red card to stop an attack from Chelsea. But we do end up winning the cup 2-1. 1-0 against Chelsea with that early goal, relatively early goal from Lacazette, giving us the trophy, our first real piece of silverware in the league, or first real piece of silverware of the season. I think we won. No, we didn't win the pre-season tournament. So this is our first piece of silverware for the season. And yeah, what a way to get it as well. What a goal to win it. And what a player Lacazette is, can I just say? Why do you not sign for us? Because we're not a big enough club for Lacazette. Lacazette is too good for us. We'll stick with Fernandes, who could be an absolute beast in FIFA 18. As you can see, the celebrations rolling out at Wembley. I'm surprised the Chelsea fans have stayed there. They wouldn't have done that in real life. They'd have all gone home. Let's be real. If your team loses at Wembley, are you going to stay and watch the other team lift the trophy? But here we go. First piece of silverware that Mark Noble's ever picked up as captain of West Ham came under my management, my managerial duties, because I'm just too good at managing. And we're on course to winning the league as well. I think we're a point clear of Arsenal because they've drawn 2 games in a row. They drew to Chelsea and they drew to Southampton. So we're 1 point ahead of them at the top of the table. Just a few of the stats for you here. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode so far. We've still got like a minute left of it, but I just wanted to say, as you're looking at the stats, pretty even, if you think about it. But if you don't mind dropping this video a like, because we won the bloody EFL Cup, and we bloody won a trophy. If you want to subscribe for that as well, turn the notification bell on. Tell all your friends about me. Tell your family about me. And you can vote for your man in the match for the EFL Cup final right now, or maybe earlier. I don't know. It'll be up there in the top right. Just click the little eye and it'll let you vote for a man in the match. But a last thing to finish off the episode is, of course, another training drill, because you can't have too many training drills. But that has been it for this episode. We're just going to leave you off with the training drills here. I want to say a big thank you for those who have watched this series all the way through, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.